Hello. Oh, let me move this closer. Welcome to the daily political tarot readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm here 365 days of the year, and some of you are too, which is so awesome. Thank you. But we have a great community because of you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. I take your questions, usually 12. I take your questions out of the chat just before I come on. So if you have questions, political questions, I only do political questions, just throw them in the chat before I come on and I'll see what I can do. This is a spiritual practice for me, and it is never 100% accurate, but it's interesting the insights we can get. Plus, it's a nice way to go through the news because, you know, with the graphics and look, Flora, thank you so much for these nails. Aren't they cute? And these have little tails. Oh, little black kitties. And the nail ones, the thumb ones have little tails. Anyway, okay, sorry. It's so cute. Ricky, yes, and the star of the show, the inspiration behind the Queen hit, "We Will Rock You." Buvuzenkiri, who is sleeping right here. He's right there. So anyway, thank you. We have a very interesting mystery today. So, as I'm pulling up the questions, I just want to mention that those of you who won the drawing, won in the drawings yesterday, or on Saturday, I will be sending out emails today. So get you your winnings. And if I manage to get to 15,000 subscribers, we're going to do it all again, because I gave away I'm giving away 4 $50 Amazon gift cards and a 30-minute personal reading with me. So which of those is a better deal? That's up to you. Anyway. Okay. All right. Got the question sorted out. I want to make sure I've downloaded this. Deborah says, I'm pretty sickened by today's news. What part of today's news? I said, oh, it's in downloads. That's why I don't see it. Aha. We should look at this. Let's start with show and tell, or rather just show. All right, let me take this down so I can share this. Share screen. Window. So, what is this? Looks like an office. All right, let's zoom in a little. Okay, that is some pretty heinous looking carpet, but okay. It looks ruined. It doesn't look artistic. It looks like it's already ruined. We'll just skip the middleman. We'll just ruin it. We'll just scrape the heck out of it and ruin it from here. It'll never show any problems. Okay, it says 200 right there, and nothing beneath that. And there's a blank whatever this is. And there's nothing on the door. Huh, nothing on the door. Okay, is there anything else we can learn here? Can't really see what's on that sign. Somebody's office there. There's something on the floor here, but it's kind of hard to tell what. There's something here. It looks very like a tall, like Amazon box, a big cardboard box here. But other than that, you know, it's kind of hard to tell. What is it? Well, apparently this. Oh, Jay Brumley, you jumped to the end. This is apparently Truth Social. These are the offices of Truth Social. Okay, and Sarah was kind enough to go digging on the internet And yes, indeed, this is where it is. There are no signs. No nothing. And when this picture was taken, I guess on Friday, whenever, nobody was there. As a matter of fact, there's a possibility no one's there at all. So the offices of Truth Social might, because it hasn't been confirmed by like a big reputable news source yet, but the offices of Truth Social might be empty. Or basically, lady saying, we have a saying here, that place is deader than the Chicago cemetery at midnight. Mm-hmm. Ricky's saying, were they ever there to begin with? Well, Nunez, you'd think you'd have an office somewhere. Plucky Heroine says it looks like a subflooring, not even carpeted. Maybe. I don't know, but people do choose some really heinous carpets. So, yeah. Joanne says, that's what happens when you owe over $1 million in hosting. Mm-hmm. I know, guys, we're gonna talk about the special master. Oh, if you think we weren't going to talk about the special master today, yeah. Oh, if you don't know me by now. Anyway, but right now, keypad. That's yeah. It's I guess that's supposed to be a keypad. Does it? Doesn't look like anything. Looks like a housing for something. So yeah. So excuse my chair with my sewing with the that's the throw. That's a throw, and this is my mending basket or my mending, container. Anyway. So let me put this back up. If you're wondering what that is, like what is that? Electra Storm says, do they even use that place? Mm-hmm. Sandy Miller suggests the main office is in Russia. Oh, and this is why I love hanging out with you guys. Oh, man. All right. Browan says Trump removed himself from the board of Truth Social back in July. Mm-hmm. Monique Osby is saying, like everything else with Trump, it's a facade. So let's have a look. We just started like 2 minutes in, but let's have a look. This was both Rochelle McDonald and Carmela Vacciano. I know you told me before, and I can't remember. I'm so sorry. They were both asking about what's with True Social offices. Are they empty, abandoned? Marie, I don't know about documents or not. I don't think I've got a question on the Springs Estate thing today, but do please throw things in the chat before I come on. So because I've got my list of questions for today, and I'd love to read on it. So Gretchen says, do we know what they looked like before? Well, it looks like there was never even a sign put up. So Carl saying, Bueller. Yes. Hello, Lynette. Okay. And I know it's early September, but I was just in the mood for the Halloween tarot. So here we go. Truth Social. Your offices are looking a little sparse. What's going on here? Just three cards on the office. Truth Social office. Hang on, I need to be able to see. Knight of Pumpkins. The point is to make money. The whole point is to make money. Yeah, Trump would, of course, he would like to have something that was as popular as Twitter, but the fact that he removed himself from the board, that should tell you everything you need to know. King of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. This is the hosting company. This is air signs. This is technology. That's Trump. This is the sitting pretty. Oh yeah. Of course we'll pay you. They'll gladly pay you Tuesday for some web hosting today. So, let's see here. Take a look at the chat. Monique is saying, like Trump Tower, Trump's name was on the building, but he only owned one floor. Where is Truth Social's office? Stephanie Martin is asking. I don't know. I didn't have time to look. Like I said, Sarah was kind enough to look this up for me. Does anybody else know off the top of their heads? So, all right. So what's going to happen with Truth Social? Because, gosh, that's rather sad and pathetic. Kind of like everything Trump does. Yes, Callie J. Yes, leave someone else to take the heat. Exactly. Truth Social. Truth. Untruth. All I'm picking up is money. I mean, yes, they owe money, but all I'm getting here is any talk of free speech and all of the. First of all, they may have gotten in trouble for not moderating. Who was just asking about that? Dr. Nancy was saying, weren't they busted for lack of moderation? Or moderating? I think so, but I don't know. I can't remember exactly. But for all their talk of free speech, all I'm feeling is them high-fiving each other and being excited about how much money this is going to make. Money. All about the money. All about the money. It's like 99% about the money and like maybe 0.5% about ego and 0.5% about Trump being able to say whatever the heck he wants. That's what I'm getting. That's a thief card. And for all their, I'm here to make money at this, they're not paying their bills. And you can't really have a going concern unless you have a business when when the income exceeds the outgo, then you have a going concern, even if it's just by a little. Okay, Ace of Swords. That is the truth. That is the bat of truth. Two of Pentacles, and this can be legal things coming for them too. But this is financially. It's so unstable, about to topple. It really does. I feel like it's going to topple. The sun, the truth is going to come. The truth, the actual truth, not the truth, untruth, alternative truth. 9 of Wands and 10 of Ghosts. So we're going to be pleased because everyone involved in this is going to feel really beaten up. The truth is going to come out. Yeah, it's a shell. This was a shell game. Will Trump end up in 1430? 1430, will Trump face legal liability in regards to Truth Social? Let's have a look. Will Trump face legal liability? Amora says Google's store removed the Truth Social app for lack of adequate moderation. That was it. Thank you. That was it. For hate speech, etc. Thank you, Amora. Thank you. CC Ryder says, there's a headline for you. Truth comes out about Truth Social. Yeah. Callie J says, just another crumbling Trump endeavor. Exactly. Okay, Sarasota, Florida. Anne-Marie Strom is saying that the Truss social offices are at 401 North Cattleman Road. Cattleman Road, the Gateway Professional Center, Sarasota, Florida. Thank you. Oh, I know, Polly Wanda. We're gonna look at the special master next. I got you. Boo. Kathy DeLasse, your True Social offices are empty. I showed her. Did you just come in? I had a picture. Yeah, it is funny. Stephanie Martin is saying Cattleman Road. That's funny. Devon and cows. Well, I mean, and besides, Lemmings was taken. 401 North Lemming Road. Plus, yes, Devin Nunes and Cattleman. Yeah. So is Trump going to face legal jeopardy? Over Truss Social. Empress. Well, one way or the other, that's you and I. We're going to be watching this. It's like there's a television just off screen here. And, we're just curled up, curl up with the kitty. Just hanging out. Watching all of watch it just go implode. 9 of Pentacles. 4 of Cups. 7 of Pentacles. So saying for now, oh, everything's great. But this 4 of Cups here, this is a refusal. And this fruits of labor, this actually feels like it's on the auction block. Like all the fruits of those labor are going up for auction. The servers, the computers for the office, the whatever assets they have. This feels like everything they have going up for auction. That's what it feels like. Bye. Oh, Polly Wanda, yes, utter disappointment. UDDER. Kira B says, I love that deck. I do too. And this is the original one I bought in college. I do not understand how it has survived this long. They're like magic cards. I've had this deck for 30 years. The other decks I have, I go through them. This one, yes, it's worn. But yeah, I mean, that's not snow. that's wear. But not sparkles. I got you, boo. Quoting Cody Rigsby from Peloton. No. That's much older. Renier has some cow emojis. Okay, so we'll go on to what you guys keep asking about, because I cover what you want me to cover. Okay, 19 and a bit. So let's just say 19. Good year. Judge Cannon has granted Trump's request for a special master and has halted the use of found materials for criminal investigative purposes, pending the special master's review. What will this ultimately mean? What it's going to come down to is who the government can find to be a special master, who they can suggest to be a special master. Because if Trump will get his wish for a long delay, and I mean a long delay, if they'll get a really long delay if the person chosen doesn't have the requisite clearances to be a special master. Because even people who return to the government have to be recertified, and it takes a long time. So the hope is that the government will be able to find somebody who already has the clearances and the neutrality to be the special master. And apparently some judges can do it. But ultimately, I'm not that. I just personally, I'll look at the cards, but personally, I'm not that stressed about it, because if it wasn't granted, it would give Trump's even boneheaded, gumball machine lawyers a reason to appeal any ruling against Trump. Things weren't taken care of. We weren't even given a special master. If the Monique says, I heard the DOJ is going to immediately appeal. If the DOJ just finds the fastest route between here and Trump, in the investigation going full speed ahead, is the government says, fine, you've got massive clearances. You have this legal background. You're the special master. Go look. Ta-da, ta-da. And appealing it and all of this other stuff is just going to waste a lot of time. Apparently there were the taint team who at the FBI, there's a special team that is set up to look at materials like this when they're brought in, to make sure there aren't things like attorney-client privilege information and all that kind of thing. So they did find some things that shouldn't be used in an investigation, or that are not relevant to what's going on. So that means, yeah, go ahead. GM Dave, not Bill Barr. I think the DOJ would say, no. Oh, and this judge, is it Judge Cannon? This judge is a Trump appointee and a member of the Federalist Society. That's why I'm saying, just appoint a special master and go back to the original magistrate who okayed the, basically just keep on keeping on. Get away from Cannon and just third star of the right straight on until morning. Now let's see what's going to happen. Polly Wanda says Trump has big dork energy. Dork? Dark? Dwight Lindgren says stall till after midterms. I'm not feeling as stressed about this as, I'm not saying everything's going to go swimmingly. I don't know that, but and there are definitely, yes, lady says, I heard someone who was involved with law said it will not work because they waited too long. Oh, there are definitely people. There were definitely former prosecutors who are saying, no, this should not be happening. This should not have been accepted. But it has been, and that's that. Two of Cups. Go find a special master. This is partnership. Go find one. Go pick one. Move. Pick. Get them in. Have them go through the thing. Move on. Kelly says, no stress. Do it by the book. No do-overs. I like your thinking. Tower. Yeah, this is not going to help Trump at all, ultimately. It will not save him. It will not help him. I love this card. There's so much cool stuff happening in this card. I like this happy pumpkin. I like the twisted gate. I like the gargoyle. The ghosts. Sorry, it's one of my favorite cards in this deck. Anyway. Okay. 3 of Cups. 5 of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. And this is my favorite. This isn't not visually interesting, but this is my favorite card in the deck. She's giving out candy. It's so sweet. Anyway. This is not going to help Trump. We are going to be pleased. His gumball machine lawyers are going to try to stir up whatever they can. And 10 of Pentacles. This is the dynasty. But this is all this stuff. But this could very well be a special master right there. Just going, okay, I'll give you this little tiny bit back. But the rest of this, the big bowl of candy, yeah, that's ours now. Yeah. So that's what it feels like. I mean, maybe they will. Maybe they will appeal it. Maybe they'll try something, but Kelly J says side issue. They're way ahead of him. I think so too. Yes, Kelly, and it's the tower. Mm-hmm. Anna says, I like the burning mansion. Yeah. Joanne Marr, I agree. 45 is the architect of his own demise. He lives in a state of chaotic energy projecting out to us. He's exhausting. I've heard that from a lot of people. And a lot of people who live on the drama triangle. Cartman's handy-dandy drama triangle. Yeah, they go from victim to persecutor, back to victim, to savior, to persecutor, to victim. Yeah, they're exhausting to be around. It's not like being around. So Dwight is saying his lawyers really are second rate. Plus, Trump can't keep his mouth shut. Exactly. Lady says, I think Garland is really outguessing what Trump is going to do. Good. Okay. So I don't think we should stress. I think this is just more legal shenanigans. I don't think this is high. I don't think this is high on the list. Like this is no, I'm not getting that yet. Okay. They are true. That's true, Glenn. Special masters they usually are for cases involving investigations into legal firms to separate attorney-client privilege docs from criminal intent docs. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. All right. At, let's say 29, Lisa had a question. Who will the special master be? Will they be impartial? I mean, I'm obviously not going to get a name, but who will the special master be impartial? Will they appoint one, and will that person be? Special master for Trump's. Trump dogs. Ooh, I'm getting some serious, humorless energy. Male. Someone who, no nonsense, does not have time for garbage. Wow. This is not a party guy. So you see the energy, it just went around me. Okay. It's kind of suffocating. Fool. This is a waste of time. This is a waste of time. Going through this is a waste of time. This man is being an idiot, but this is how it's done. Therefore, I will do it. I'm really not getting. I don't know if you guys felt that, but the energy's just. Yes, sir. Star. Judgment. 10 of Swords. 4 of Swords. 3 of Wands. Let's just say that this person, whoever it is going to walk away from this with not the world's highest. He's not going to be holding Trump in the highest of regards. I've got a Star in Judgment. I even wonder if they're either going to get someone who is military or former military. I don't know, but it's that very. Anna says it kind of feels like a cold, dark dungeon. Yeah. Just having a quick look. So Anna, you felt that too? It's a cool. So Star, Judgment. Center of the reading is the 10 of Swords. So 10 legal swords in Trump's metaphysical back. This is this is the insult to injury card. So not only does Trump have these documents, they've just been like tossed around. And then this is the 3 of Wands. What was he doing with them? Who did he talk? This is just. Oh, okay. So I'm getting whoever this is. I'm getting male energy, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a physical male. I'm getting very stern, no nonsense energy. And this person is just not going to be happy. Whew. So I don't think we need to worry. It won't take that long. It doesn't feel like it's going to take that long. So. Oh, Frida Smet, it's raining in Belgium for the first time here in more than a month. Oh. Okay. See, Torino says, if he's a military guy, Trump was not supportive of the military. Kelly says if it's military, he may be very PO'd about national security. Mm-hmm. I don't know if they're going to. I don't know if they're going to appeal or not. This just doesn't. It doesn't moon. Magician. Queen of Cups. Just a point. Yes, it's ridiculous that this happened. All these prosecutors are saying it shouldn't. But Magician, just get up, do the work. Queen of Cups, just do it. Just do it and go. So I don't know if they're going to appeal or not. But what they should do is Special Master, moving on. And I get the energy of a Special Master. And I'm really glad that yikes. Yeah. Okay. At 34:30. I don't know how much of a question this is, but Trump has he's been having a meltdown. Meltdown du jour. Trump's meltdown du jour over the unfairness of it all. He's such the victim. He's such the victim. And in his whining, They haven't raided Joe Biden's house, he said. So who's going to tell him the FBI visits the White House daily? Kristen has headlines. Glenn Kirshner tweeted, Judge Eileen Carter, so it's Eileen Carter, appoints a special master, orders DOJ to stop its criminal investigation of documents seized from Trump and Mar-a-Lago. So this means the DOJ must withdraw any witness subpoenas they issued based on the documents Trump stole and unlawfully concealed. It also means the DOJ must stop any forensic testing, fingerprints, DNA, that may be underway regarding the stolen documents. I hope the DOJ chooses to appeal. Well, it's not all thrown out. It's just they need to stop what they're doing. It's a big pause button. Anyway, okay. All right. They haven't raided Joe Biden's house. Yeah. Well, actually, I don't know what the question is there. So I'm just going to go on to the next one. Okay. 3630. Kristen. Thank you, Kristen, for the great headlines. Kristen was asking, who gave Trump the documents out of the Skif? Will they be thrown under the bus? Because, let's see. Information that was never supposed to leave a Skif. And Trump has it hanging out in a closet with a before that, it wasn't even a padlock on the door, around a huge dining area full of people, members of his club, and random people, friends and celebrities and their hanger-ons. And dear great Gussie, if you get lost on the way to the bathroom, before the padlock was on, it would be like, oh, it was even kept. Was it even when they were just using the little tiny lock you'd put on a little, what are the chances it didn't close properly? What are the chances that it wasn't kept locked? Oh, I wonder what this door is. Oh, boxes. Huh, I'm curious. Let alone whoever he was walking around to try to make himself look big. True, Janelle. Exactly. However, he took the papers with him inside of magazines. That's why so many magazines were found. He hid them to take them out. He had the documents to take them out. True. Chariot. Special carrier. Also this is a big deal. Big deal. 5 of ghosts. 5 of cups. Magician. Sun again, coming to light. Justice. Knight of everybody involved in this. Everybody. But who was it was just saying in the chat? Where was it? Hang on. Holly in France. Hello, Holly. Didn't Bolton say that sometimes Trump would ask to hold on to the documents and nobody ever said no? Yeah. This is the card of disappointment. and pulling a rabbit out of a hat. You've got to have special clearance to get that rabbit out of that hat. And he was just out in the sun, justice and aggressive law enforcement. So everybody who was involved in this, yeah, they're gonna be having some long talks with some kind of scary people. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Kristen has a headline just in, breaking news. Donald Trump says the Justice Department withholding probe information ahead of midterms would be corruption. You hear that, Garland? So he's saying, indict me, bro. He's hoping it actually just means release the information, but now you could bring it all out. I mean, if he's saying, indict me before the midterms. Oh, boy. Yeah, okay. We're just... Ooh. Okay, so let's get on to some other news I haven't been able to get to for the past couple of days. At 41:45. Well, kids, Christmas is coming. We are at the beginning of September. So we're getting into my 3 favorite months of the year: October, November, December. And UPS. UPS drivers are members of the Teamsters Union. Teamsters and UPS company have not been able to come to an agreement. Drivers are prepared to strike. And the question here is, will the situation remedy itself before the holiday season? Because we're coming up on the time of year when UPS drivers going on strike could be a big deal. All right, UPS. Are we going to be giving each other coal for Christmas? Because, Ma, I don't think the UPS man's coming. We'll just have to have quiet Christmas without presents. Kidding. Work something out, but anyway. But think of the children. Yeah, but think of the conditions these drivers are under. I mean, literally a few minutes off to get some water, but they're not really protected from the heat. I mean, it's just, anyway. UPS drivers. Will the UPS corporation, will this situation get resolved before the holiday season? I'm getting some clenched jaw energy. Some strength. All right. Somebody is... This is being looked at. This isn't just... Okay. All right. See, the thing is that these conditions are terrible, and yet UPS has made record profits, has been reporting record profits. And it's like, well, then you do not need to push these people to hospitalization. Not that you did in the first place, but now you really don't have a leg to stand on. Justice. Star. Queen of Swords, Five of Cups, Hanged Man. This is not necessarily bad, but this is a big important. It's a big important thing. It's going to have implications at other big companies and how their workers are treated. Queen of Swords. This would be mediation, legal wrangling. This is disappointment, but it feels more like the people being disappointed. And this Hanged Man, to be honest, this feels like maybe they do strike, or they're about to, or something. But the UPS Corporation just goes, okay, fine. Because the suspension is they cannot have the drivers not working through the holiday season. It's just the company, the fate of the company would just be just awful. Holiday season. Drivers. UPS. Okay, that would be okay. This is working on an agreement. This is a plan. Working on a plan. Okay, so there's movement trying to work something out. Okay, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not going to say it's going to be fat, but it isn't just totally stalled. Or if it is publicly, privately, there's and right underneath that I've got legal decisions. Oh, good. 3 bats. Because UPS Corporation, they know how bad this could get. Okay. The Sun, working conditions, temperance, Knight of Cups, King of Wands, 5 of Cups. The other thing is that UPS has, from what I've read, UPS has fostered a managerial style throughout the company of bullying your subordinates into doing whatever, and that's not good. Mm-mm. So tempering of terrible, terrible working conditions. What they're asking for is not unreasonable. King of Wands, 5 of Cups. It's okay. This is going to drag because I've got the high ups in UPS Corporation causing some disappointment. But it's 3 cups knocked down. These are the Knight of Cups. 3 cups knocked down, but 2 cups are still standing. So they'll keep talking, but this is going to be kind of hanging over us for a while. UPS, though, I would think logically, but also just what it feels like is UPS cannot have whatever. You cannot lose these drivers for the holiday season. You can't. Improve their working conditions. They're not asking for ridiculous things. I mean, money, it'd be good if they got more money, they'd be happy to take it, but it's the working conditions are the problem. That's the key. 2 of Swords. Make a good decision on this. I don't know why I'm still pulling cards on it, but I am. 8 of Pentacles. Empress. This is working. Sorry, this is working. This is us. This is the world. This would have worldwide implications too. 10 of Swords, legal, 3 of Swords. The arguments in the legal wrangling could get really ugly. All right, that's all I'm getting. I'm getting if they really want to improve if drivers really want to improve their working conditions, stick to your guns. Not literal guns, metaphorical guns on this issue. But between here and there, the UPS corporate, they're going to get ugly. It's going to be pretty nasty, but Evelyn Hartman says, let the higher-ups ride for a day with the drivers. Exactly. Oh, no, that's exactly what they need. That's exactly what they need. Yeah. C. Torino says UPS corporate is awful. It's been that way for a long time. I know. Yeah, I know somebody who was, at least for a time, was stacking the boxes in the trucks in the morning. Nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Nightmare job. So, okay. All right. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. All right. At 52 minutes in, well, it's actually 51:45. Okay. Jackson, Mississippi is out of water. Let's see. Let's think about this for a second. In Flint, Michigan, let's see. They had a Republican governor who called a state of emergency and put a right-wing flunky in charge of areas over local boards and councils and what have you. And this idiot decided to save money by ignoring EPA warnings and running water that was more acidic from a closer source through the pipes without any changes or warnings, exposing children to high, undrinkable levels of lead, and then dragged their feet fixing it. Republicans. Okay, Mississippi. Jackson, Mississippi is the capital, I believe. Let's see. Are Republicans in charge in Mississippi? Let me think. Browan says the governor of Mississippi returned all the federal aid because of socialism. Yes, lady, they took the democracy away from the people of Michigan. Absolutely. Yeah. Holly Friend says both cities are majority black populations. We're all the same. We are all the same. See this? See this? This just means that where my ancestors are from, they didn't get a lot of sun. That's it. That's it. That's all that means. I am not better than anybody else. I'm not. And guess what? Neither is anybody else better than anybody else. You're just not. I mean, you choose whether to be a nice person or not, but this is nothing. But Republicans taking areas. Okay, the way I try to explain this to people in America who are racist is, in India, they have a caste system, all right? And it even crops up in kind of Silicon Valley, where you have people coming over from India who have these great degrees in technological goodness, right? But even once they come to America, you have some Indian people treating other Indian people like they are trash. Now, we're looking at this. You own this company. You're in California, wherever, right? You've got some Indian people from India working for you, right? This group has decided that small group, that they are trash. Get the heck out of my company. What the heck is wrong with you? What the heck is wrong with you? You want to do that kind of garbage? Go home. Go away. How is this any different? This black, white thing, Latino. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll get off my soapbox, but this makes me crazy. I don't get it. Catherine Rodriguez is totally correct. Autumn, I explain this to people all the time here in Phoenix. They look at me like I'm nuts. Jay Brumley's saying how China does the same thing. Marie Henson, the old caste system. Yes, Marie Henson, we all bleed red. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the Flint, 57. Okay, so the capital city, largest in Mississippi, has no idea when its water system will be back in working order. As more cities and red states face the same fate, will they start believing in climate change? Will they stop putting people who don't believe? Will they stop putting, basically electing, putting people in power who don't believe in governing? You know, socialism. Basics, water. You have to have water. And I guarantee you, everybody in that city, in Jackson, Mississippi, has been charged for water. So you are breaking a contract. They have signed up to have water. You're not giving them water. That's not, fixing that is not socialist. Okay, fine. Then it's on you. Fix it now. Oh, we can't do that. Then you're breaking a contract. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Eight of Wands. A lot of excuses. A lot of just far right excuses and junk and bad policies and bad politics and people suffering, sickness. Five of Pentacles, Magician, Devil, Lovers, Six of... Okay, when is the next... What are the next major elections in Mississippi? How soon could these jerks be voted out? Because there's nothing here that says this is going to get better anytime soon. Nope. This is the far right cult who doesn't believe in governing. Who's going to let people suffer because, oh well, I'm okay, and I'd rather be Russian than a Democrat. Please go ahead. Bye. Absolute corruption, people suffering. This is these idiots think that, oh, well, there's some magic solution that some bright spark will come up with that we can, that, it will be through the free market. No, this is rank corruption. You guys are brainwashed into your superiority. And Six of Pentacles, they're just going to keep handing out water. This is crazy. Electrostorm's asking, can the federal government take charge? I don't think so, but this is crazy. Dave, I'm with you. Food, water, and shelter from the elements is not a privilege. It is a right. The quicker people work together, the quicker people will be okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Jenny Strunt, next year. So none of these idiots can be voted out until 2023. You have off-year elections. Or they have off-year elections. Unconscionable. Absolutely unconscionable. This makes this fuego. This makes me upset. Those poor kids, those poor people. Browan says, why spend all that money to shore up the infrastructure when you could spend 10 times that on just Band-Aids? Jenny Strong is for governor. Oh, I'm so sorry. I wish I had better cards. I wish I had better news. Oh my gosh, the amount of pain. Okay, I need to get out of this energy because I'm gonna just scream or cry. 102.30. Eileen had a question. Okay, between the way the state handled the water treatment plant issues before floods and the plan to tax student forgiveness, will these cause more people in Mississippi to turn blue? Mississippi is going to tax student forgiveness. Thank you, Katie Arbuckle. These the kitties. I need the positive energy of the kitties. Duh. These idiots are going to tax student forgiveness. Mississippi. People of Mississippi. Are you going to turn Mississippi blue? Yes, Poo-Poo's down here. He's snoozing. Rowan says they're trying to say the loan forgiveness is income. Oh, Electrostorm says so is North Carolina. They want to tax student forgiveness. Mississippi, hello. Hello, Mississippi. I know there are good Democrats there. I know there are good Democrats in the states, and bless you for fighting the good fight. You have an uphill battle, and you deserve huge credit for fighting that good fight. But to everybody else, all of the everything from the MAGA to the I'm a Republican, I've always been a Republican, to the meh independents, I don't know, it's kind of the same, to the Democrats who are like, well, if we can't have everything to the far left, I want none of it. Are those people going to go, or any of them going to go, you know what, this whole red thing isn't working for us? Yeah, Rowan, tax PPP loan forgiveness, please. Oh, please. Oh, that. Mwah. Yeah, yes. Ugh. Far right communication, pitting people against each other, watching people suffering for fun. World, King of Cups, Chariot, King of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. There are a lot of people who want a change. They want to say no more. Vote for Democrats. They see Biden trying to help them. This is a big movement, but I think they're going to be big. I've been getting, there are going to be big legal challenges to every election that Republicans don't win. And the fruits of labor are here for Republicans. What they cultivate, the lies they tell. But people have definitely had enough, and they want to go with the person in the White House and his party who are trying to help them. Jenny Strawn says, my parents, one was a Republican, one was a Democrat. I was taught to make up my own mind. That's very sweet. That's very sweet. I wasn't. But they respect that I'm an adult and I'll do what I'll do. And so, yeah. That's infuriating. Yeah, the elections for the next couple of years are just going to be, I mean, every election just be like, don't even get excited. Just wait till they go to court, because they'll take it to court. The Republicans will be beside themselves. What do you mean we didn't win? Of course we won. We had to have won. We've always won here. It's rigged. Da, da, da. Speaking of rigged, yes, it's the next question. Speaking of rigged or not, you know, there have been some, from everything I've read, there have been some questionable things happen about Dominion voting machines. There have. Done by Republicans, making them unable to be used again. Yeah. Anyway, so at 1:08, Eileen was asking about this, and boy, do we need to look at it. 1:08. Police in Michigan are investigating how a Dominion voting machine ended up at a Goodwill and then on eBay. What will come of that? I don't usually bet, so I'll bet you a nickel. Not all of you. One nickel total. We'll bet you one nickel total that there's a Republican behind it. Dominion voting machine at Goodwill and then on eBay. Oh, Dominion themselves are very interested in this. Really? Because there are the codes, not a VIN number, the machine number, each of these machines feels like it has a separate, I don't know if it's an engraved plaque or something, but it feels, I don't even know if this is true, but it feels like each one is absolutely identifiable. where this came from, they will know. They will know exactly where this came from, where it was supposed to be, where it's supposed to be, what is supposed to have been done to it. I mean, maybe it was decommissioned and it was, instead of throwing it away, somebody just like, yeah, I was going to look at it and then whatever, I'll just share, I'm dropping some stuff off at Goodwill. But it's absolutely Six of Pentacles. Oh yeah, this is the right wing. This is trying to find information about Dominion voting machines being corrupt in some way. Somebody trying to tinker. God, these people are idiots. Thank God for stupid criminals. King of Pentacles. Hermit. Oh yeah, trying to dig in. How can it be hacked? How blah 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 blah. How can I prove it? Six of the victory, the far right victory. Trump won. Oh my gosh. It's like this is like a Trump rally idiocy. Page of Pentacles, some naive sap who drank the Kool-Aid. Four of Pentacles and came up lacking. It's the card of the miser. Trying to sow those seeds, and it's a dud. They're all they're going to do is figure out the idiot who was doing this. That's all I'm getting. I'm not getting anything beyond that. It's just stupidity. They'll find out. They'll figure it out. Where it was supposed to be, who had access to it, who had the chance, who had the opportunity. Means, motive, and opportunity. They'll figure it out. Someone drank the Kool-Aid. 10 of Ghosts. It's not going to affect the. It's not going to affect. It's not going to affect the elections or no. Sun. 10 of Wands. Empress. It's a burden. I have to bring things. I want to bring things out in the open, and it's a burden because there's nothing there. But I have all these theories. That's lovely for you. And this is America, where we're just going to get on with things because we're not using alternative facts. $113. Moving on. 113. Patricia Stevens had a question. Let's see here. 113. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. All right. Rick Scott. Oh, thank you for not thank you for not leaving me here to read on this on my own. Rick Scott, oh God, has apparently set up a scam of his donors and had to return a lot of money. Can you see if he will get off like he did when he scammed Medicare and Medicaid? All right, I've got a link. Let's look at the link. What is this? Loss is loss. Okay, so Mother Jones. All right, let me get rid of this and share screen. Yeah, Chanel, shocking. Yeah, shock. Yeah. It was an ongoing, I think it was a kind of a running joke on Mystery Science Theater. Wow, I'm on the edge of my seat. Well, you could sit back. There's plenty of room. Oh, yeah, thanks. That's this. Rick Scott blew it. The National Republican Senatorial Committee had an astounding run of fundraising, but the money's nearly all gone now and with few returns. Oh, there's the walking cadaver himself. Oh, yes. Okay. The National Republican Senatorial Committee. It's raked in millions of dollars. They've blown nearly all of it as the midterms approach. Details. A political action committee isn't a business, so the net haul isn't the true metric of its success, that its success should be measured by. Details. Scott has spent enormously on digital fundraising that has not amounted to much. Just make sure you can see this, right? Yes. Okay. At one point, the committee was spending $100,000 a day on Facebook and Google ads, which Goldmacher said sent Democrat strategists into a panic until they realized it was having no effect. They spent $23.3 million on new donor development, but these new donors have contributed only $6.1 million. Da, 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 da. Oh, are these one committee sent text messages that didn't say who they were from, but simply said, "This is urgent. Do you support Donald Trump? Reply yes to donate $25. Users who replied yes had their credit cards charged, thanks to their numbers being on file with payment processing company WinRed. The amount the committee has had to refund has quadrupled since 2020. Yeah, okay, so fail. So, according to Mother Jones, this isn't necessarily Rick Scott stealing money. It's more Rick Scott being ignorant. Yeah, the best people. Oh boy. La, la, la. Rick Scott, what trouble are you in? Other than the fact that what they say, it is better to keep silent and be thought a fool than to run a political action committee and prove that they are right. $23 million. All right, they got 6 back. 17 million. Well, let's be generous. $16 million. Rick Scott. Christian saying news, judge stormed ahead like a bull in a china shop and shredded precedent to protect Trump, as a former prosecutor. Oh yeah, I'm not saying what this judge did was right, but I really don't think we should get bent out of shape about this. There are things we're gonna need to get bent out of shape about. This isn't it. So, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, money kind of slipped through your fingers there, didn't it? Shea Brumley's in somebody's pocket. Yeah, Google. Queen of Wands. Oh, yeah. Working for the Republicans. Yeah, the whole group of them. 7 of Wands. On the defensive. He's on the defensive now. Insult to injury. 5 of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. That's a lot of money. That's a whole lot of money. My third favorite card in this deck. Ace of, oh, come on, focus, because this is awesome. You need to look at the happy, skull. Oh, come on. There we go. The little happy skull lollipop peeking out the top. Duh. Anyway, that's a lot of money. And Justice. I think there are going to be some questions. There are going to be some big questions about this money, and I wonder if how much Scott got paid to be in charge of said money. Mm-hmm. Big old justice card. Big questions. Any legal issues coming up for you, Rick Scott? Marie Hansen said Scott's political career also just went poof. Hanged man. Yeah, I think he should be suspended from his job. What do you think? Knight of Wands, Ace of the Bat of Truth, and the Four of Pentacles. It went nothing. It went nowhere. And Republicans are going to have big questions about this. Big questions. Truth is going to come out about his mismanagement. Popcorn. They're going to be going at each other. Go ahead. Don't let me stop you. Oh, really? You're going after Scott? Really? For mismanagement of your funds? Or the funds that should have helped you win the midterms? Really? Oh, no. Good. Just go ahead. Ooh. That. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Man, that had to have hurt. Oh. No, keep on. I'll do my thing. Go team. Okay, yeah. I'm not going to say which one. Just go ahead. All right, at 122. All right, Zelenskyy. Oh, bless. 122. 122. Zelenskyy is warning Europe to brace for a winter energy crisis after Moscow has shut down a main gas line to the continent. Is he correct? I think who's going to suffer the most is going to be Russia, but Polly Wanda says 17 million is more than I make in a week. Really? You don't make more than 17 million a week? Huh. Oh, do you mean molecules of like carbon dioxide? I think I make more than 17 million molecules of carbon dioxide in a week. Pretty sure. Oh, heating mess. Yuck. I don't like seeing people suffer. I know it's naive of me, but I don't like seeing people suffer. I don't like it. Energy crisis. Diana Cachet says 17 million pennies. How much is that? How much is 17 million pennies? I could do the math, but I'm doing this. 7. Okay, that's a thief card. That's Putin. Ugh, what a mess. Oh, sorry. What a mess. 3 of Swords. Ouch. King of Cups. World. Temperance. Lovers. People are going to try to help each other. Yeah, there's countries who have energy trying to help those who don't. This is going to be a governments actually trying to work together. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect or that it's going to solve every problem, but it definitely feels like people trying to help each other. That's good. That makes me happy. $170,000. I don't think I've had $170,000 in my life. If you added up everything. Diana Cachet says Europeans know how to conserve. Yeah, this feels like people trying to help each other, because we've got to stop Putin. We've got to stop him. So it's not great, but it does feel like, boy, it could be a lot worse. Boy, Putin really has brought people together against him and helping each other. All right. And 1:25:30. Oh boy. I have to look at her chart. Liz Truss. Liz Truss is about to become the UK's new Prime Minister. Just needs to be accepted by the Queen. After putting forth efforts to promote herself as the ideological reincarnation of Margaret Thatcher, this is true, what kind of future will Truss's leadership bring? Is she really the 5th Prime Minister in 5 years or something crazy? Dasher, what are you doing? Oh, Callie J, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Dash. Stop. Hitting the goat. Thank you. Okay. Sorry, 1:26:40. Liz Truss. The UK's new is about to become Anna's saying I think she's the 4th in 6 years. Oh, joy. Carmen Tristan says I don't think she's all that great. Well, and she's been quite the opportunist, just from what I was reading. She's really just been an opportunist. She did not start out being as conservative as she says she is now. She's been in politics since way back, or active in politics. Liz Truss. Here's one thing, though, to the shame of the United States of America. She is the 3rd. She's going to be the 3rd female prime minister. We haven't had a single female president yet. Well, officially. We've had one elected by popular vote, but here we are. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Somebody sneezed in the house. Anna's saying much a copy of Boris. That's what I was reading. Wheezy Squeezebox says Margaret Thatcher took away hot school lunches and working class protections. CC Ryder says she gives me cinema vibes. She used to be a Democrat. They call her a chameleon. There she is, woman of the right, and all of the nastiness that comes along with it. All of the legal swords through the heart. All of the legislative swords through the heart. 4 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Queen of Cups. I'm guessing the Liberals are going to be looking better and better and better. 5 of Wands. They're in disarray. Oh, okay. She's going to be overseeing is the rise of the Liberal Parties. And because her side in disarray and they're coming up short. Conservatives coming up short. Yeah, this does not bode well. It doesn't bode well for her, but because of this, that never bodes well for the country. But, man. Katie Arbuckle saying, I remember Margaret Thatcher was nicknamed the Iron Maiden. Oh, for good reason, too. Yeah. I don't know that she's a female Trump, honestly. She's very pro-Brexit. But Scotland's trying to get a... Ian would know more than I do about this. My understanding is Scotland's trying to get together... work out the possibility of voting whether or not to stay in the UK or to join the EU, but it needs to give them the power to make that decision without the okay of Westminster. And that's the current fight. That's my understanding. She's not Trump, but this is not nice. It's very Boris-ish without the charisma. And I'm not saying he has charisma, but apparently some people think he does. She doesn't. Yeah. Thatcher and Reagan were best buddies. You say they weren't in bed together, not literally, but they were buddies. Oh yeah. But if you remember, back in the 80s, Pluto was going through Scorpio, and Scorpio is about power. And if ever there is when Scorpio goes bad, it becomes very authoritarian. And it went bad. The same way that Pluto went through Capricorn, and it did really good and got Barack Obama in, but then it put Trump in. It's really bad. When Capricorn goes bad, you get a Donald Trump. So, yep. And that's going to do it for me for today. Thank you. All right. It is 1:44 p.m. here in Chicago. I am here 365 days of the year at 4 o'clock Central Time. I will be on the Creative Sprints channel. It has its own channel now. So bring your creative projects along. We'll just encourage you. It's a good time to be able to sit down and kind of work on our projects and make some progress and just be nice to each other. So that's it. There's no admission. Matter of fact, it isn't even monetized right now. There aren't even ads on it. So just come along, just hang out with us. And other than that, I will be right back here tomorrow. Same boo-boo time, same boo-boo channel. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your day. You are not alone. We are in this together, and there are good days ahead. Don't let the news make you crazy. All right. Hang in there. We'll be okay. All right. And I'll see you right back here tomorrow.